getting light out, so I'm heading off on start the Devil's Garden Trail, and we'll see how far I get. This trail has a number of different spurs, which all told makes it about 7.2 miles round trip, but it can be strenuous because after Landscape Arch, which is one of the first ones, there's some scrambling. I have some gorgeous views of the soft warning light. Behind me is the Double O Arch. You do have to climb on some rock, and you do have to pay attention for like well-worn rock, which was a good tip that I learned on this hike, as well as just tiny signs with an arrow, which I'll show you some examples. But I'm going to go back and sit at this place called Overlook to the Black Arch and just have my breakfast. Yeah, I think this is a pretty nice spot just to sit and have breakfast. I got my nori roll again. And this time I also brought leftover steamed broccoli. Behind me is Plantation Arch. And don't let the allure of Double O Arch let you pass this one up. This is a fantastic view. This is Navajo Arch behind me, and it doesn't offer a view of the park. It's just a cool little area where you can walk under, and there's a lot of trees around here. It's pretty, so definitely check this one out too. Plantation Arch and Navajo Arch are on the same spur trail off of the Devil's Garden Trail. We're finally getting some color on this trail. It's been overcast all day, so the colors have been pretty muted, but this is looking pretty green and lush. Landscape Arch is the longest arch. It spans 300 feet. And I'm going to pan to the right. See the little arch there? I'm pretty sure that's Plantation Arch. So that's kind of how you have to go. There's a little bit of difficult rock climbing. Not climbing, but difficult rocks to traverse to get there. But if you're able, that's a really nice view. It's my last night here in Arches, and I'm about to show you my hat. I got this hat because I think a lot of my time here in Arches was just kind of dominated by sand and dust and wind. Today was pretty overcast, so you didn't get some of that bright red and great scenes. And then I did a little arch hopping and view hopping near sunset, but again, it was like fully overcast, so the photos are kind of muted. I think to really appreciate arches and canyonlands, arches you need, I think, at least 3 days. There aren't a lot of like really long hikes. But there are enough like half-mile to a mile to 2-mile hikes that it'd probably take a few days to be satisfied that you hit the things and saw the things that you wanted to do. And Canyonlands is really big. There's 3 sections, so I was just in one section yesterday, and I think that probably 4 days there would be nice. You know, some days to wake up early, some days to stay up late and just see what Canyonlands is like at all times of day. Hey everyone, this concludes not only my time in Utah, but this concludes the first half of the trip tomorrow, on the first day of the second half, I leave early in the morning to drive to Page, Arizona. And I think the second half of the trip is going to be a lot slower pace because I'm staying places longer. So, can we see here all the red sand? That hat that I bought is the perfect representation. They must have like sewn dust, red sand into the brim of the hat because that's what it looks like. So everything's gonna get a thorough cleaning over the weekend. All right, see y'all in Page.